Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. Today is Whiskey Calendar day number 13. So, let's not lollygag and just get in there. Grab something. Let's see what we got. Okay. So, looks like we got today a something I haven't heard of before. It's called a Quarter Horse. It's a Kentucky bourbon. It is 46 alcohol by volume, 92 proof. Very nice, very nice. And looks like it's been around since 1885. We pledge to craft the cleanest, smoothest, and best tasting bourbon you have had the pleasure of experiencing. Okay, I'm gonna hold you to that. So we'll see how it goes. Always exciting to see a new bottle that I haven't even heard of before. So let's take a look. It's a lot lighter. It's almost like a, I don't know, kind of reminds me of Scotch as far as the color goes. It's very, very light. Normally I'm kind of seeing like a darker amber color to this, but a little odd. But, oh well. Let's go into the nosing here. Okay, surprisingly fruity for a bourbon. Like, I could have sworn if this didn't say bourbon on it, I would have probably guessed maybe a Scotch. That's really odd because I'm getting like fruity apple pear. In this, some honey, maybe a little bit of ginger. It's got that alcohol burn. That's pretty present. I think it's because it's also 46%. Well, let's try it. Cheers. All right. Ooh, okay. It's a bit sharp. Like, really sharp. Wow. Okay. This is super weird and odd because it doesn't smell like traditional bourbons that I've tried, and this is, I don't know, it's a little weird because it's a little fruity and it kind of smells like hay. Yeah, definitely a lot of like grainy notes in here. A lot of that burn, in which I think I looked it up. I think it's the that singeing in the back of my nose here. I think that's the ethanol burn. Correct me in the comments, but there's a lot here, and I don't know. It's just super weird. Not a whole lot to that. It is. So my camera's battery died, and while I was waiting for it to charge, I decided to just look into the Quarter Horse distillery, and so I found out that this is a bourbon that has only been aged for 1 year, and they claim to get an aged bourbon by using ultrasonic to actively age the whiskey with, I believe it's like staves on the inside, apparently for 12 hours. So not only has it been aged for 1 year, but then also an extra 12 hours ultrasonically, and apparently that's supposed to make it taste a lot older. This doesn't taste like any other bourbons I have, and I've said that before in the past, but that's a good thing. This, no. I just feel like that this is just too young. I mean, I think that there's something magical that new charred oak barrels and bourbon in the age. I think there's just something magical about time, and when we start messing around with that, I appreciate the bravery of trying something new, but for something like this though, I don't think it works. I think when we're trying to cut corners, something special gets cut in that situation, and I think it's flavor. Number one reason why we drink whiskey, that's just not there. Not even gonna put it on the top, middle, or bottom shelf. I mean, I guess A for effort, for trying something new and trying to get a quality product out, but honestly, I feel like that way too many corners have been cut. And I mean, I think that there's a reason why we age these barrels for such a long time, for years, not just a year, years. And I think that with that, there's, you know, just science takes over. There's something just special about it. And once we start speeding up the processes that don't need to be sped up, I mean, yeah, we want to get good bourbon out as quickly as possible. But once we start cutting out that time, we cut out the characteristic of that bourbon in that barrel, and we cut out what it means to really appreciate the time and effort that has been put into these. But just my thought. With that being said, thank you guys so much for checking out the channel. Really appreciate it. I will see you guys in the next Whiskey Advent Calendar. Bye-bye.